When it comes to potential causes of the bipolar disorder, there are actually three things. There's the brain structure, there's family history, and there's environmental factors. Now, it could be one of them, it could be two of them, it could be all of them, it could be anything. When it comes to the brain structure, if you were to take a look on the right where the brain is that it shows there, the brain actually has a big impact on whether or not you can actually have the risk of acquiring the disorder or not. People with bipolar disorder have gray matter reductions in the frontal region of the brain, which is involved in self-control, while sensory and visual regions will actually remain normal. Now, if you were to take a look at the picture, see the orange parts? Those are actually not normal. It's supposed to be bigger than that. That's technically the gray matter, ironically. That is the gray matter that is reduced in the front part of the brain. Now the gray parts of the brain, that's actually the visual regions, which are actually quite normal. Those are supposed to actually be relatively smaller. Now, when it comes to the family history, it actually could run in the family. There's a strong genetic link in people with bipolar disorder. And people are actually at between 4 to 6 times higher risk of possibly acquiring the disorder if there's someone in your family related. Now, it depends on how closely you're related with that person that will help determine whether or not you have a higher risk of getting it or not. Like, if your sister has it, you have a higher risk. If it's your aunt or your cousin, you still have a high risk, but it's less likely. Now, when it comes to environmental factors, there's extreme stress, traumatic experiences. There's even physical illnesses can make you acquire this bipolar disorder, but it's not guaranteed. So just because you have a physical illness or you go through a traumatic experience does not mean that you will acquire this disorder.